on the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
36 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Fournette, a first down carry. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 10 more there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
No, 66.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes. The receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brought down at the 20.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes looking for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Watkins. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
At the Buccaneers' 10-yard line.
Williams. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Travis
Kelce with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a 1st quarter lead. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Chiefs 7, Buccaneers 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. And a 1st hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play. Brady to Gronkowski. 41 yards. Brady now on 1st down. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Let's get under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. They're looking at 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
A pickup on the play of 54 yards.
The final pick in this year's first round. This is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6.
Makes the score Chiefs 14, Buccaneers 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
44, Mike, 44. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get up. Alert. Alert.
Brady now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch out. Go.
To throw again. Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
At the 35.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
44's the mic. 44's mic. Check.
On first down, Brady looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2 at the Bucs' 27-yard line.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And out of bounds right around the 20. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
Edwards-Helaire.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Credit the sack to Malik Jefferson. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted. Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now this time Mahomes will throw. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He'll be ridden out of bounds. Didn't even come close to sniffing the end zone. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, Everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
On second down, Williams. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and get it home with Sherman, the fullback. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more important?
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Ricky Seals-Jones. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
And he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And this carries into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Gets it to Hardman, a jet sweep. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Chris Jones on the stop. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Check it back, check it back. Check 50, check 50. 72. You got tight. You got 50. You got tight right there. Deuce. Hey, 166.
Again, it's Fournette. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Down at the 19-yard.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Brady going to try and throw on third down. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
1-yard line.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
Check nickel. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Now it's the fullback's turn, Gronkowski. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
25-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup.
Damian Williams was dinged up a little bit in 2019, and Kansas City brought in LaShawn McCoy to supplement him. But when healthy, Damian Williams is a terrific back. Excellent speed, low center of gravity to make people miss. And how about the longest run in the league in 2019? 91 yards against the Vikings in Week 9. Many thought he was going to get caught, but he used the scoreboard in the stadium to make sure that no one was behind him as he carried it all the way to the end zone.
Intended for
Give him a couple on the carry there, second and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
From the 35 on second down, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a third and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 30 yards there. And, of course, the first down as well.
First down.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. This will be caught at about the 5. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. The extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa.
24 is the mic. I'm coming. 24 is the mic. And here we go. Check it, reload. Easy.
Throwing again. Brady. He's going to air one out. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Oh, my
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it, and we just saw can complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost. It's taken down right at the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
55, mark, 55.
Mahomes going to throw. Pass incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 77 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, When I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Hey, 66. 24 is the mic. They gonna need some therapy after this.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
First down.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Forced out to his left, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Thrown away.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Tom Brady sacked.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
28-yard line.
24 is the mic. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. 24 is the mic.
Shotgun now for Brady. Gonna air it out deep for Gronkowski. And this is caught. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play. Brady to Gronkowski. 48 yards. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rob Gronkowski taking it in. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. This is caught by Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Malik Jefferson in there on the stop. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
No, 66. Hey, check. 3 down. 24 is the mic. Here I come. 24 is the Ozzy. It's the mic. Watch the screen. Pass. Check 9. He's coming. Double up. Hey, gold 66.
A handoff to Fournette. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Check. Hot route. Hot. Check. Hey, alert 3. Check it. Check 49.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
I got motion. Hey, gold 66. 24's the mic. Let's go. 24's the mic. 24's the mic. Come on, boy. Rip. Don't be scared of it. 24's the mic. Hey, they're scared. 24's the mic. Tackles.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Complete to Sammy.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome.
Tighten up. Check.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
24 is the mic. Good track, good track. Go Bandit. 24 is the mic. Hey, man. Watch the boot, watch the boot. 24 is the mic. I got you. Let me go.
On 2nd and 9. Brady, he's going to let, and the defense loses him. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Brady to throw. And this is caught by Evans. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Across midfield at the 48.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Back to throw, Brady. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Circle round twice for the encore. You know.
Back to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. On 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw. He completes it to Evans. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another 1st down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
1st and goal. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. They'll run with a fullback, Gronkowski. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up.
The touchdown is huge, but the focus now is on the 2-point play. I don't want to say they have a cushion here, but if they don't get it, they still have a chance for onside kick.
They would need some big-time help, but you're right. There would be a shot, but the focus right now on that 2-point conversion. To throw is Brady. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Chiefs take over. First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe. Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top of the wagon. Lay back, flying out.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Ricky Seals-Jones, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Screen play, Johnson. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Pulled in at the 24. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Eight yards to go on 2nd down.
2 times. 40. Check it, reload. 24's the mic. Don't get nervous. 24's the mic. Squeeze, double. 24's the mic. Check pass. 24's the mic. Hey, 66.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll set them back 5.
Alabama, 380. Double time. We got 4. We got 4. 24 is the mic. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. 23 win now. 24 is the mic. Record. 24 is the mic. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. 24 is the mic. I want that. Hey, hey. Defense. Give me that ball. 50.
Now Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to you, absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first.
At the 47-yard line.
Check three. Check it. 24 is the mic. Hey. 24 is the mic. Watch twist. Alpha. Twist. 24 is the mic. Exit. 24 is the mic. I'm here all day. Alabama.
Brady now on 1st down. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time through the air. 53 yards. So often in overtime, Charles, games are won or lost on one big play. That might have been that big play right there.
And the ability to execute it despite the stakes, because let's face it, we've been there before. We've seen guys maybe hyperventilate a little bit when it's their opportunity. Not in this situation. They executed it calmly, and they really got it done.
And now they're set up in prime position. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Alex Okafor in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
We own them. 24 is the mic. Watch the curl.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2.
Hey, go 66. 24 is the mic.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 16 yards there, 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another 1st down. Here's a give to Fournette. Fournette, a first down, still going. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. Right? You don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues. Brady now on first down. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
First and 10.
The end result, 21 yards. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Brady rolling to his right, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And they will minimal pickup. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends. They go again with a fullback, Gronkowski. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, tried to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters. We got it.